comp cams Kenda tire Corvette on Koenig wheels. So right now we're going to take you around our trailer space, under our canopy, and a little bit around our spares. You're coming at a unique time because we've just pulled everything out of our trailer. We're about to upgrade our trailer setup, and now we're upgrading our spares and our storage setup. We pulled it all out, and we're about to reorganize everything so we can find things a little bit easier. We're trying to just upgrade, elevate the program, all that type of thing. So follow along and we'll show you what we got. So you can see we've got all these spares laid out all over the place here, right? Like over here, we've got WiseFab spare control arms. See behind that, we've got spare yellow speed coilovers, all types of different things.
Spares of all your parts.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. We try and have at least one of everything on the car. So the guys are under the car right now. They're replacing the transmission. We've got a spare transmission with us. There's nothing actually wrong with ours, but at Atlanta, we rounded a dog ring. We put our spare in. We got the primary one rebuilt, so now we're putting the primary one back in and pulling the spare out. So thankfully, it's been really good for a round and a half for us, but that's why you have a spare in case anything happens. So we've got a spare winter's quick change in there. We're continuously building spares. Obviously, we have a bunch of spare Koenig wheels. We have to have a ton of tires that we go through, and there's not enough time to pull wheels off, take them over to race treads, mount tires on them, come back. So 10 or 12 rears, and then we usually have one spare pair of fronts. So we'll go through like a pair of front tires every other round or something like that, whereas you go through 30 rears in a round.
30?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Over here we've got axles, again, alternators, Russell Performance fittings, and everything. We could replumb the car probably 2 or 3 times with everything we've got for spares. We have our pit box over here. We'll walk over here. Again, everything's kind of torn apart and getting reorganized, but fluids boxes. And then this is our big pit cart where we keep, all of our tools, screwdrivers, wrenches, sockets, a couple catch-all drawers.
If you have a competition timeout, do you bring this out with you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So these things, on the other side, it's got just a big handle, so you can tow it behind the truck or you can just drag it. Why do I have a rubber chicken? Yeah, you get handed random stuff like rubber chickens. We got our Ignite fuel here. It's, again, not really spare. We'll go through probably 2/3 of a drum every event. So probably 30 gallons of fuel in just a few laps that we get to run. It's you go through stuff pretty quickly. Take a quick little tour around the car now. So under here we have our heart of our car, right? So this is an RHS block, RHS head, Edelbrock LS7s. And this has got a 2650 supercharger on it. It makes about 1100 horsepower, which sounds like a lot, but that's pretty much the standard for all across the whole Formula Drift Pro paddock. It's got titanium valves in it. There's not a single thing left on this car that is a GM part number. Every single thing has been replaced and is aftermarket for better strength, better durability, to be able to hold that power. So again, 1100 horsepower, and thankfully no issues so far this year. And generally we really don't have any. A lot of support from a lot of companies, obviously comp camshaft in it, radium fuel system, and this thing rolls on Koenig wheels that we'll show you now. So we're blessed to have had a ton of different Koenig wheels across the course of our Formula Drift career, also on all of our Drift University school cars, everything from hexaforms, ampliforms, everything. We probably got 4, 5, 6 different sets of wheels that we run over the course of the different cars we have. This one is a 18 by 8.5 up front with a 235/40 18 Kenda tire on it. And in the back, it's an 18 by 10.5. This is a little bit of a unique setup because the Corvettes come with a 5 by 120 all the way around, but we converted the back to a 5 by 114.3. So basically we didn't want to run an adapter spacer, and every wheel we've ever had has been 5 by 114. So if we had to run any of the other wheels at any point, if we went to an event that didn't have a tire machine or anything like that, we don't want to have to take spacers on and off and things like that. So just keep it all one size, and that keeps things pretty good. So thanks for taking a tour around our a little bit chaotic pit here this time. The next time you see us, we'll have all this combined in a little bit tighter, neater space. We'll have a brand new trailer, and I'm looking forward to showing it to you on the next walk around episode that we do. But thank you for following along. You can follow us at Taylor Hull on Instagram and Facebook. and Taylor Hull on YouTube. So thanks so much. See you out at Formula Drift.